Okay. So, how do you understand the Trinitarian processions having an order? Is there a truly before and after? Since this is out of time, I'm having trouble understanding how we talk of the Father generating. That's a good question. So there's a twofold distinction when it comes to the way in which we speak of order. So yes, there is an order, which is why we're truly able to speak of the first, the second, and the third person of the Trinity. Which, by the way, the Greeks, because they deny the filioque, cannot actually consistently speak of a first, second, and third person of the Trinity. So we can speak of first in order of time, an order of temporality, which you were talking about. Like I first picked up my coffee cup, and then I put my coffee cup down. And then when we speak of what's called an order of nature. So, with an order of nature, we can conceptually, and also there is a foundation in reality for speaking of a cause coming before its effect. So, if we think about the famous example that Aristotle is going to give for an order of nature. So, if he said if there was an eternal foot, which was pressed into sand, the foot still would have caused, and we can still speak of the order of nature with the foot causing the footprint in the sand, even though there was no point in time where they were separated. So when we speak of the generation of the Son from the Father, then what we are talking about is the Father existing naturally in the order of nature and conceptually before the Son, and then the Father and Son existing conceptually and naturally before the Spirit. But isn't something that takes place in time. It's something that is always eternally happening. So if you go back to the at least my favorite example, or at least my favorite analogy when it comes to thinking of Trinitarian processions. If you think of the pool of water, and then the stream which is flowing from, and then the pool of water at the bottom, the if we think of it something eternally happening, we're not thinking of a certain point in time where the pool was at the top, and then over time it came to the waterfall, then over time it fell to the bottom. No, the water is there at all times, but it still doesn't mean that the processions aren't truly happening. So I hope that helps.